Welcome back. In this video, we continue learning basic but important English vocabulary. We will explore words from prank to profit, with simple definitions, practical examples, and useful collocations to help you understand how these words are really used in everyday English.
Prank. A trick played on someone for fun. He played a prank on his friend by hiding his phone. Pun. A joke using different meanings or similar sounds. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest. Pray. To speak to a god or ask for help or thanks. We prayed for his quick recovery. People prayed for peace. Prayer. The words you say when you pray. He said a short prayer before bed. Priest. A religious leader in some Christian churches. The priest gave a sermon at the church. Pregnant. Having a baby growing inside. She found out she was pregnant last week.
Get pregnant. To become pregnant. She got pregnant when she was 30. They were trying to get pregnant for a long time. She became pregnant after the IVF treatment. They were happy when she became pregnant.
Pregnancy. The state of being pregnant. Her pregnancy was confirmed by the doctor.
Premium. The amount of money paid regularly for an insurance policy. My car insurance premium increased this year. Life insurance premiums vary, depending on the insured person's age.
Premium. Something of higher quality. They offer a premium service with more features. Prize. Something you win. She won first prize in the school science competition. In English, prize usually refers to something you win in a competition, like a medal, money, or a trophy. An award is a formal recognition for achievement, often given by an organization or authority. She won an award for Best Actress at the film festival. Jackpot means the biggest prize in a lottery or gambling game, usually when the money keeps growing until someone wins. For example, in slot machines, hitting the jackpot means winning the top prize. Pot refers to a collected amount of money in games or contests, like in poker or lottery, which the winner receives. The pot in the charity raffle reached $5,000. He really hit the jackpot with that job. Prepare. To get ready. He prepared lunch for his family. I need to prepare my presentation for tomorrow. Ready means you are set to begin right now, while prepared means you have done the necessary work in advance. Are you ready for the test? The team is prepared for any challenge. She felt ready for the exam because she had prepared for weeks. Prescribe. To tell someone what medicine to take. The doctor prescribed antibiotics. Prescription. A written order for medicine. She took the prescription to the pharmacy.
Some prescription drugs can only be bought at a pharmacy. I need to fill my prescription before going home. She wears prescription glasses for reading.
Present. Something you give to someone. He gave her a birthday present. Present. Happening now. I'm busy at the present moment. Present. To show or give. The student presented his project to the class.
Presentation. A talk or display in which information or ideas are shown to other people. She gave a presentation about climate change. He is making a presentation.
President. The leader of a country or organization. The president gave a speech on TV. Press. Newspapers and journalists. The press reported the story quickly. Press. To push something. Press the button to start the machine. Pretty, nice to look at. She wore a pretty dress. Pretty, somewhat or fairly. It's pretty cold today.
I'm pretty sure he's coming. The movie was pretty good. The exam was pretty difficult.
Prey, an animal hunted by another. The lion chased its prey. Prey, a victim of harm or trickery. She fell prey to a scam. Price, how much something costs. What's the price of this book? Priceless, too valuable to have a price. The painting is priceless. Price list, a list showing costs of items. Check the price list before ordering. Primary, relating to early education. She teaches in a primary school. Primary, most important. Safety is our primary concern. Safety is our main concern.
Principal is used to describe the most important or main thing in a situation. As an adjective, it means main or most important. The principal reason is money. Honesty is a principal value.
Honesty is the main value we teach at school. Honesty is a primary value in our company. Principal. As a noun, it often refers to the director of a school. The principal spoke at the assembly. Prime, best or most important. He's in the prime of his career. This steak is prime beef, the best you can get. Summer is the prime time for visiting the beach. Prime example, a perfect example. She is a prime example of a hardworking student. When we say prime example, we are highlighting that something is a top or most typical example of a category. It emphasizes quality or representativeness rather than perfection. For instance, this painting is a prime example of Renaissance art. It shows the style and features very clearly. In mathematics, numbers can be classified in different ways. Even numbers are divisible by 2, while odd numbers are not. Prime numbers are special because they can only be divided by 1 and themselves. 5 is a prime number. 10 is an even number. 7 is an odd number. Prince, the son of a king or queen. The prince arrived at the castle. Princess, the daughter of a king or queen. The princess wore a golden crown. Print, to make words or pictures on paper. I need to print my report. Prison, a place where criminals are kept. He went to prison for stealing. Prisoner, someone held in prison. The prisoner escaped during transport. Privacy, the right to be alone or not watched. She wanted some privacy to make a call. Private, not public, just for one person or group. This is a private conversation. Pro, someone very skilled or experienced. He plays tennis like a pro. He decided to go pro after college. The pros and cons, the good and bad sides of something. Let's discuss the pros and cons before deciding. Probability, the chance that something will happen. There's a high probability of rain today. When we talk about how likely something is to happen, English gives us several words: probability, likelihood, and odds. Each has its own nuance and context. Probability, formal, technical. The probability of rain tomorrow is 60%. Likelihood, general, conversational. There's a high likelihood that she'll arrive late. Odds, chances, often in gambling or risk. The odds of winning the lottery are very low. Problem, something difficult or wrong that needs solving. We had a problem with the car. In English, we often use problem and issue to talk about difficulties. But there's a subtle difference. Problem is more general and often more serious, while issue can sound softer, formal, or technical. There's an issue with the software update. Produce. To make or create something, factories produce goods every day. Produce. Fruits and vegetables. She bought fresh produce at the market. Product. Something made to be sold. This is a new product for cleaning floors. Production. The process of making something. Car production has increased this year. Profession. A type of job that needs special training. Teaching is a respected profession. Professor. A teacher at a college or university. The professor gave a lecture on biology.
Give a lecture. To deliver or present a formal talk, especially in education. The professor gave a lecture on biology. She gave a lecture about climate change.
Profit. The money made after costs. The company made a big profit. Profitable. Making money or good results. It was a profitable business deal. Program. A show or plan of events. We watched a science program on TV. Program. The training program starts next week. Progress. Improvement or movement forward. He made good progress in English. Progress. To move forward. We're progressing well with the project. Promise. A statement that you will do something. She made a promise to help her friend move into a new apartment. He always keeps his promises. She broke her promise and didn't call me. Promise. To say you will do something. I promise to call you later. Promising. Showing signs of success or potential. He's a promising young athlete.
Promising future. A future that shows signs of success or good results. She has a promising future in medicine. The young player has a promising future ahead of him. Potential. The ability or possibility to develop into something better or successful in the future. She has a lot of potential as a singer. Pronounce. To say a word clearly. Can you pronounce this word again?
Proof. Facts that show something is true. We need proof of your identity. Proof against. Able to resist or stop something. This coat is proof against rain. Property. Something owned. The house is private property. Property. A quality of something. Flexibility is a useful property of rubber. Prophet. Someone who says what will happen in the future, often in religion. The prophet warned of coming danger. Proportion. A part or amount of a whole. A large proportion of students pass the test.
In proportion to, in a way that matches or changes according to something else. The salary increased in proportion to his experience. For punishments, reactions, or situations, English commonly uses proportionate and disproportionate. For example, a disproportionate reaction or a proportionate punishment. For drawings, designs, or body shapes, people often say well-proportioned or out of proportion when talking about the balance of sizes and dimensions. The Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci is a famous drawing that shows the ideal proportions of the human body. It was inspired by the ideas of the Roman architect Vitruvius, who believed that the human body followed mathematical relationships. Today, it is often seen as a symbol of the connection between art, science, and proportion. Thanks for watching. Keep learning new words, keep practicing collocations, and see you in the next lesson.